Wow. Welcome back, guys. Some reason it says save video. Right. He managed to see me early, so that's pretty good. Civic Centre. I need to go. There's a train station up the road. I'm going here, roughly. Shops in Southampton and stuff, you know, and have a good look around, see what's about, see what's new, and yeah. Right. I think though with my videos I'm going to make a couple of title cards. I've been experimenting with the Orange Adventure Pack recently, and I'd like to see if I can use something else, you know, maybe get some blue in there, or I'm very big on the blue right now. I don't know what that's about, you know, but it's better than wearing black, you know. I mean, yeah, black's very official and smart and stuff, but yeah, I just, you know, hopefully, you know, my teeth look amazing. I mean, they're not as white as I'd want them, but, you know, it'll do. I mean, teeth aren't supposed to be naturally white anyway. That's just a fame thing. That's just society portraying it on people. You know, your teeth shouldn't be that colour. They should be like an off-white, like cream. You know, these bright white teeth, you know, that's because they bleach their teeth all the time. Is it still there? I don't know. I haven't got that far yet. But yeah, BCP seem to come out of there. I don't know what that is. It looks like Children's Social Services or something. They mean here. Yes. Yeah, still here. And yeah, it's a shame, really. It just, you know. No, I've lost my frame of mind. So yeah, you know, teeth aren't supposed to be like as white as, well, even that car's not white, it's covered in dirt, but you get the idea, you know, it's not supposed to be that white. Yeah, but anyway, oh, this is new, that's nice, a co-op, It's probably been there a little while now, but it makes the area look nice. You know, I always find like I talk a lot, but I probably talk because I'm bored, in all fairness. You know, the other thing is, you know, teeth don't stay white because people drink coffee. And coffee turns your teeth brown. So, you know, he's put a filling in, but he didn't use actual filling. He used like a paste, which is new. It's green, guys. You know, it's green, and it looks like someone stuck freaking tape all over the green bowl. It's not. It's a covering. My camera's going to make a sound because there's a speed camera right here. I just don't know if it's got film in it. It's one of the new ones, so it's a digital camera. So it probably doesn't need, and my camera didn't make a sound. That's interesting. What's that? Woo-wee! Porsche. So do you guys, it's a little one for you to comment below. Do you say Porsche or Porsche? I know there's no A in it, but it's an E. But Porsche, Porsche. It's like that Nigella Lawson thing when she says she calls a microwave a microwave. Microwave? What? Microwave, love. You know? Just whatever. You know. My gearbox doesn't like the fact that, and there's another one there. Oh, it knows about that one. Yeah, so my best friend lives up here. He lives here. No, wrong one. Oh, it's a little further back, I think. Yeah. And he recently moved in there, and he seems to like it. It's a lot smaller than I would expect for the kind of rent that he's paying. You know, I'd expect a one-bed flat for the kind of money he's paying, you know. Minimum. But, of course, you know, because rent's going up and stuff, freaking, he's paying like, I think he's paying $550 a month. That's stupid money for rent on a studio flat. I mean, let's face facts, a studio flat is nothing more than one room with everything in it. There's your bedroom, your lounge, your bathroom, your kitchen, all in one room, and it's not nice. It's not nice. You know, and to be paying 550 quid for that, sod it, you know. I mean, God, you know, it used to be, you know, I mean, God, I live in a one-bedroom flat where it's separate lounge, separate kitchen, separate bedroom, separate bathroom. and my rent where I am is $440 a month, but it is a council property, so you know. But council properties are a lot cheaper than what I would call domestic rent, you know, because everyone's in it to make money. Everyone's in it to make as much money as possible. That's what's going on with the housing market right now. That's why you can't get a decent home to live in, because, you know, the market is saturated. It's like, oh yeah, you know, and I mean, nowadays, you know, two bedroom properties are going for like $1,000 a month, and it's like, where the hell do you think you are, mate? Honestly, excuse my language, guys. You know, but you know, seriously. $1,000 a month for 2 bedroom, you know, and you're not even contemplating, like, what if it's a single mum on her own with kids? You know, what if it's a single dad on his own with kids? You know, I mean, these days, you know, even a two-person relationship cannot afford £1,000 a month for rent, you know. So no wonder they end up in debt, or end up on the streets, or end up having to move again, because, you know, don't even get me started. It's wrong on so many levels. You know, I mean, yeah, everything's going up, but, you know, I mean, rent's gonna go up, council tax is going up again, but not just that, they're adding the new elderly care thing to the council tax bill, which, I mean, to be fair, like it doesn't have to be another $5 or whatever on the council tax bill. You can just add £1 to everyone's council tax, and that in England alone will raise what, 60 billion, you know. So, you know, I mean, good God, I don't know how much the care, what's it called, the care component of the council tax bill was going to be, but, like, you know, I mean, anyway, talking about care, I went and did a life insurance quote, and last week, and for £10 a month, you, over the next 20 years, because, I mean, to be fair, tell me if I'm wrong, you know, but my mum passed away when she was in her 50s, and I'm currently 42 this year, and I've got cystic fibrosis, asthma and diabetes. So, you know, for me to see 50 is like, you know, but to see 60 is a damn near impossibility. So I'm like, okay, so really over the next 20 years, I'm thinking that sounds about right. And you know, that sounds about right. And so I'm like, okay. Yeah, so over the next 20 years, £10 a month. And when I do eventually die, it'll give my family £250,000, which is absolutely amazing, actually. Because, like, I suppose it's jealousy, but you always hear about these families that leave their loved ones a house or millions of pounds, and my family's never really had that. Granddad, no offense, we miss him so. Granddad left nothing to us. He was in a care home and he passed away in a care home. Mum passed away due to cancer about 9-10 years ago or something, and she left us nothing. She lived in a council house, so that went back to the council. She did have £6,000. She did have £6,000 in the bank, but that barely covered her funeral. Sort of thing. But yeah, we didn't get no, £6 million house. Hell, £1 million house. We didn't have some friggin', yeah, but unbelievable, and yeah, sorry, but yeah, one of my younger brothers, Scott, bless him, he's out in Qatar, he's a football coach, and he's doing fantastic in life, and I wish him all the best and all that, but if I ever go, I want to be able to leave the rest of my family some decent money so that they can live in life, prosper, and have a future, not pass away and leave them nothing, I just, yeah. But yeah, speed camera. I know. And yeah, I know it sounds quite morbid, and I'm sorry. It just, that's the way I feel about it. But then, 250 grand split 5 way. Oh, yeah. So if I did like Anna, Peter, Scott, Gareth, sure, Tara, my other half, if we're still together in the future, yeah, then you're looking at 50 grand a pop. But I mean, don't get me wrong, 50 grand is not going to buy you a house. It won't buy you a house today, but that's even if you end up getting it, because you always hear about the insurance companies being like, well, he died because of CF, or he died because of diabetes, or whatever the situation, and then they don't have to give your family that money. What the hell, and you've paid in all that money. But I mean, at the same time, I'm wondering, £10 a month, 12 months a year is 120 quid over 20 years. So what's 120 times 20? What, 20 grand? No. Is it? I don't know. No, 2 grand, isn't it? I don't know. It's probably 2 grand. Over 20 years. And to get, you know, £250,000 for your family out of that's pretty damn good, in all honesty. And if the insurance company compound the money that you give them, then that's pretty damn good, you know. I used to have this thing. It's like a bank account that you put money in, and I had about 200 quid in there. And the idea was to live off that for the rest of my life. And basically, they compound the money, all the money that you keep in that account every month. And I was getting about a £5 a month. You know, I wasn't spending it. But then this company, I can't remember their name. Oh, Ethereum or whatever. Ethereum. They turned around and said that they're no longer allowing people from the UK to participate in their thing. So yeah, I withdrew my money because they said we couldn't do it anymore. They stopped paying out to people in the UK, and I managed to leave with the same £200 that I put in there, which, to be fair, ain't bad. You know, I could have lost everything, but I don't know if stuff like that's around anymore. You know, they do the compounding, they bid with it or do whatever with it, and as a direct result of you putting the money in the account in the first place, you get royalties for that, you know. And so you compound it, and then, you know, the £200, so you got a £5, and then next month they compound the 205, and you get like 210, and then next month they compound the 210, and you get 220, call it, and then next month you get 220, so you get 240, and so forth, you know, which is a bloody good idea. But I wish I knew if someone did the same thing, which would be amazing, you know. But I don't know if they still do that kind of thing. I mean, I was going to put in a lot more so that I could live off of the money that's coming in, and then eventually I wouldn't have to, you know, I wouldn't have to be on benefits, I wouldn't have to be on this, that and the other, you know. I mean, what stops, you know, £200, let's say after a year that becomes 10 grand, and then 10 grand you're receiving £500 every month being compounded, yeah, that'll pay your rent depending on where you live, you know. But I mean, give it 10 years, 20 years, whatever the situation is, then, you know, let's say after 20 years you've got 100 grand in the account, and you're receiving 20 grand a month commission or compound, you know. I mean, oh my god, 20 grand a month, wow. I wish, you know, that would be amazing. I wish I could, you know, I wish I could. But yeah, you know, if you guys do know anything like that out there, please, like, comment with the link below and I'll have a look. You know, and yeah, you know, it'd be nice to get on something like that. It really would, in order to have a sustainable life. I mean, you know, even they say Bitcoin is like that, but I feel like Bitcoin is one of those, I mean, God, you know, you try to buy Bitcoin today, you end up losing money. But yeah, you know, you get Bitcoin, and I'm probably wrong in thinking this, but I feel like with Bitcoin, or like with the stock market or whatever else, you know, it's kind of that thing where you've got to put money in, say £100 or whatever, and you buy on the dips, so you buy when it's low and you sell when it's high. But with the stock market the way it is, it feels like if you put in £100, you're only going to end up with £110. And then if you sell, because obviously there's a fee with selling, and that's probably like 30 quid. And there's probably a fee with selling stock, which is probably like 30 or 50 pound. And yeah, you know, so you never be making any money, cause, you know. But they do say with the stock market, it's all about the long game. So you buy stock, you hold on to it for friggin' 10 years or whatever, 10, 20 years, you know. Yes. Yeah, so you hold on to it for 10, 20 years. And, you know, a lot of people, they don't want to do that, you know. I mean, people see how the stock market goes up and down rapidly all the time. All these, what's going on here? This way? Do I go this way? Does it still go over the bridge? Or I don't know if things are shut, because yes, they do. Oh, okay. So they've converted that. Right. Yeah, so, I mean, it'd be nice to find something like that. And, you know, what I'll try to do, I'll try upload this tonight. I've uploaded my previous videos. Me and Caleb went out on our bikes yesterday to Sandbanks. I was going to say Southampton. And you know, it was a fantastic ride. Congratulations, Caleb, if you're watching. I appreciate that ride. That was fantastic. It was a good little ride and that, and I understand I'm riding an electric bike, so I'm not getting as much exercise as I would if I was on a normal bike. But, you know, but it's nice just to get out the house and do so. It doesn't cost you diesel money. You know, and I can see the benefits of owning a Tesla or something. I really can. But, like, one, I live in a council flat, so the council's not going to allow people to stick solar panels on their roof or a power wall under the stairs. You know, they're not going to allow that to happen, you know. It's a lovely idea, but, you know, they'll be like, you got to pay for it, but then you're going to need planning permission, you're going to need this, you're going to need that, you're going to need something else. And, yeah, you know, well, I was letting him out. He doesn't want to go. He's not looking in his mirrors, you know. But then, yeah, that's 60. I'm on the flat, so I can go back, I can stay where I was. I'm not in a rush today, so it's not too bad. The M27-1, just outside Burley, and oh god, sorry. I never use cruise control neither. Like, that would be nice. No. There you go. Cruise control! So there's a good way of staying to the speed. It's my version of owning a Tesla. I wish I could afford a Tesla, in all honesty. You know, I'm not being funny. I just... yeah. It would be absolutely amazing to own a Tesla. But, one, I haven't got £42,000! You know? Or £900 a month! I mean, good God, honestly. Right, there you go. And, yeah, but, you know, there you go. These, minus and plus button, do you just set the speed, or whilst you're on cruise control, can you adjust the speed with the plus and minus button? Special thanks to Costa for the coffee, it tastes fantastic. So, let's try it. Ah! Okay, I got you. The answer is yes, it does. So from what I understand, it reduces your speed by 1 mile an hour every time you click it. So, you know, but yeah, not bad. Slow down a bit because going downhill, and there's that HGV in front of us with that trailer. I'm not in a rush anyway today, so, you know, I know they are, but come off of thingy. Cruise control, because I need to get up the hill. Right, go on. Move over. I know. And there's a coach too, so my friend, Waygood, I call him, that's his surname, drives for a new coach company, so he, I hope he's enjoying his job. He must love it. He usually FaceTimes me when he's on his break. Sometimes to have a chat. I think Waygood and my brother Pete are either fixing a car today or doing something else. I had to go with my brother Pete to go get some car parts for his car yesterday, I believe, or day before yesterday, out to Salisbury. So fun and games, yeah. You know. Clean it up a bit. Or just put your heat on. So, yeah. Lights back on. I should stick it on automatic, but then I don't want to be running high beams all the time. It just, there's no need for it, or dipped beams, whatever. I don't know. That's why I use side lights instead. So it's just nice to. I noticed from my previous video that my camera, like, I was at 50, but my camera showed that I was at 48, and I was like, really? You know, like, but I understand, because it's only GPRS, isn't it? So, you know, right, slowing down a bit. he's going downhill and he doesn't want to get caught speeding by his boss. And now he's slowed down even further. So there must be a car in front of him, because you know, there's no need to, you know, but then it doesn't matter if there's, oh yes, there is someone in front of him. Bloody hell, that was close. You know, down to like 59. I mean, I'm not doing too bad fuel wise neither, so they do say if you don't speed and that, I'm not speeding, I'm 59 miles an hour. He's not doing 60. You know, but then if you think about it, all the people with caravans, they're not, you know, I know they're restricted to 60, but they're not always doing 60. We have got a ways to go, but, you know, I'm not in a rush. Like people know, you know. I was going to go to IKEA. Oh, well, I've got a couple hours to spare, haven't I? So I could. Ocado, which is, I believe, a sister company of Marks and Spencer's. See, Pete, we could have came out to Salisbury this way, and it probably would have taken half the time. Hour and a half. Bloody hell. Mind you, I don't know how long we've been recording for. But, you know, give it 10 minutes. Right. Lyndhurst. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Oh, by the way, I do have a radio in the car, but every time I put up a video with music playing in the background, it's taken down because of copyright issues. So, you know, YouTube, what the that's bullshit. It just, that pisses people off, you know? You don't need to, I mean, we live in the 21st century, for God's sake. You know? Hurrah! Okay, don't thank me then. Douchebag. I didn't have to let you in. The rules of the road have changed a fair bit. And it's not nice when, you know, people are like, oh, fuck off. Excuse my language, I'm so sorry. Southampton Dogs. Here we are. Welcome. For Isle of Wight, follow Southampton. I don't think I've ever been there. The docks, I mean. At some point, because I think I had a flap the other day. The other week, rather. And because it was only 14 PSI. I was like, there's something wrong with that. You know, but yeah. Or maybe I've got a slow puncher. Who knows? Do I go over there? I would. It probably moves back over further down there. It's been a while since I've been to Southampton, in all fairness. I managed to get into the dentist, go to the dentist. I've got to go to the hospital at some point to see the team. Would be nice. Haha! Ha ha ha! There we go. Ha ha! Yeah, I know there's a camera. There's lots of cameras. Right. So did you need to go around me to pull into the lane I was in? You know, in all honesty, I'm going up and over the bridge. You know, you had more than enough room. You could have just laid off your accelerator and just fell back a little bit, because, you know, momentum's going to keep you going forward. You know, it just slow you down a little bit. A very little bit, you know. There's a camera. I know there's a bloody camera. I know. I understand, because, like, you know, worse. Is that a police van? I'm going towards Southampton. I'm trying to heat off a little bit. It's getting a bit toasty. I used to love the tune from Halo, you know. Anyway, sorry. I hope you enjoy. I hope you like it. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Traffic is moving 100 yards. I know. It says red light. Oh, it's a red light camera, that's why. If you go through on the orange, you're more likely to get flashed by the camera. If you go through on the red, you will definitely get a speeding fine, a red light camera fine. So, you know, but people do it. I've seen people do it. I'm like, really? You know, you're taking that risk. You're taking the risk, sir. If you go on the red, you know, chances are you're gonna get hit. But yeah, I don't know. Right, so I need to be in the right, I believe the right 2 lanes. It might be the far right lane. Yes, I know there's a camera here. There's always been a camera here. For as long as I can remember. The fact that it's downhill doesn't help things. Right, so, yes. So it's right 2 lanes go around to IKEA. Is it IKEA or IKEA? That's a nice one. I like that. I came up with that a couple of weeks ago. I was like, ooh, you know, you could just call it IKEA. IKEA. Maybe. I think that wheel, mate, is supposed to fold flat to the green bit. Pathfinder. So, in other words, that stands for pallet finder. It's just a freaking forklift truck on the back of your van, lorry, whatever. I don't know. HGV, heavy goods vehicle. I know. I mean, it wants me to churn it, but I've set it to a specific road that I usually park in, so, yeah. Turn that down a bit, or off. We're good. I need to open a window anyway for a ticket. Nice car. We've got a, I don't know what you are. Move forward a bit. Right, let me just, oh, of course it is. Here you go, guys. Look at this. Oh, gorgeous. Rolls Royce. Oh. Okay. Let's open. Is that a Phantom? looks like the Queen's car, you know. Going down here and going into IKEA. We're gonna have a look about a bit and kill some time. Imagine the amount of people that go to IKEA on a daily basis must be intense. It really must. It's like, what? I want some of those cubby hole things, actually. That'd be amazing. Put the window down. That is a beautiful car. And again, it's only about half a foot off the floor. So, you know. Right. So, are we going up to the top floor? May as well. Got 2 hours to kill. It'd probably be worth just having a look around and not eating, in all fairness. Where's the ticket machine? Interesting. Do you no longer pay for parking? Right. There you go. I'll ask the girl what on reception or whatever. There's usually someone stood in the welcome area. You know. Not bad, eh? Not bad at all. It still thinks I'm on the floor. Right. I'm like that 'cause I can. Oh, diddy-do. There you go. Right. Fun and games, eh? Well, thanks for joining me, guys. I do appreciate it. See you soon.